Okay, here we go. So this is my level 60 template warrior on the max level server. And I have not actually done anything on her yet. I set up some keybinds, and I picked the Night Fae Covenant, so we're just going to go do what it tells us to do for a little bit. Oh, well, congrats on Keystone Master, man. That's very nice. Okay. So here we are. Our stats are horrendous, unplayably bad. 9% haste. Oh, okay. This is PvP guy. Alright. So our quest is the Heart of the Forest. Meet Lady Moonberry at the refugee camp beside the Heart of the Forest in Ardenweald. I knew we were going to get along. Welcome to our covenant. Well, almost. There's just a few details left. Little things. You know, oaths to be made, blood pacts to sort out, firstborns to be promised. Moonberry snorts a laugh. I'm just kidding. Well, not about the oath part. We take those seriously around here. I'll meet you at the camp outside the Heart of the Forest. Okay. So, imagine, if you will, that we've just hit level 60. And we've gone to Oribos and we have chosen our our covenant. Oh no, I don't have any of my I don't have my mounts. I don't have my account data on this server. Oh, the perils of mount collection. Test resource distributor. What do you have? Oh wow. Okay, so this gives you stuff for your covenants. Good to know. Like I said, I have not. I have literally logged like 3 minutes on this character, so. Alright, here's the gate to Ardenweald. I have literally never done anything in Ardenweald either in previous testing phases. Like, this is all new to me. Which is exciting because it is the thing that I'm most excited about. Like, Ardenweald is kind of my jam. Right? Night Elf main for life. I've been a Night Elf fan since Warcraft 3. And this is like the spot. Right? This is like the proto version of their whole thing. Wow, that looks really cool, man. Alright, so I have like no idea where I'm going. I can't fly. I have no way to get there. Oh wow, I have hints on. I'm in a rested area.
Hello, hello.
It's a Mask of Bwonsamdi.
To make a deal,
Yeah, it's a dungeon quest. I'm not gonna be doing a dungeon quest right now or ever probably. I'm now neutral with the Wild Hunt. Let me just make sure that they didn't give me the flight paths. I just learned that location, right? So it'd be dumb to run down here if I don't have to. Oh yeah, okay. I do know all the flight paths. So where am I going? The Heart of the Forest, which is right by refugee camp. Okay. Flying on a big moth. I like the particle effects on the pollen behind it or whatever. Gee, what is that like world tree thing in the middle there? That's awesome. This expansion is crazy looking. Like every time I hop in it and see like one of the zones, I spent a lot of time in Bastion because I kept restarting tunes there, but haven't seen much else. And Man. It's sort of unbelievable that it's still the same game after all these years. You know, they've really, they've really done a lot to keep pushing it. I mean, they put like ray tracing in last week's build, and I don't really think it's honestly worth the performance hit unless you're trying to just take some really nice looking screenshots. But the fact that they could do that in this old ass game is just crazy. Look at these things. What is this thing guy's name? Derwinfulman. That's cool. All right, here's Lady Moonberry. This is going to be such fun. The Boon of Shapes. Moonberry looks serious. Mortal though you are, you have chosen to become one of our champions. While you uphold our cause, we are obligated to extend hospitality to you within our sacred hall and grant you certain boons. As a member of the Court of Night, I can bestow our powers on chosen mortals. Welcome, Warrior of Azeroth. I bid you welcome to the first tree, Tirna Akayad, the heart of the forest. Please follow me. His name is now Derwin. Yes, correct. Okay, lead on.
Long ago, after the trees and the night fae arose, the first mortal soul appeared in Ardenweald.
Lady Moonberry's hauling ass. I realize I need to be mounted for this.
Our queen met it at the gateway. You are neither spirit nor fae. Why have you come to my forest? I have been sent to you, the spirit said. For in life, I devoted myself to serving nature. Then be welcome in my realm, replied the queen.
This is crazy, dude. This is so sick looking. Oh, hey, look who it is.
I am bound to both the dream and the moon.
There she is.
My long slumber has ended.
Hi, Ysera.
The cycle must be preserved.
I think it's a good sign, right? Ysera coming back maybe at some point. Accept this boon easy for the benefit of Ardenweald. Oh, I have to use the button to accept the boon.
The soul knelt. How may I be of service, O queen? Tend to these spirits forevermore. The cycle must continue, or all is lost. How shall I do this, O queen? The soul asked, for my body is no more. I grant you this boon. Become as the wild creatures. Whatever shape you require, it shall be yours. And so, I extend the queen's boon to you. Arise. Oh, this should be interesting.
May this boon aid you in the trials ahead. Okay, so we learned Soul Shape, which we turn into a Vulpin, teleport 15 yards forward, increase movement speed by 50%, reactivate every few seconds to teleport again. Last 12 seconds or indefinitely in a rested area. What the hell button am I going to put this on? I don't have enough buttons. The Forge of Bonds. The next boon we grant thee is one of bonds. As you have bound yourself to us, we shall bind to you. In the binding of souls, we become something greater. Moonberry leans in close. Sounds scary and super formal, right? Don't worry. You and your soulbind will both get stronger. You know, when I asked for volunteers, many fae stepped forward. I picked someone I just know you're going to like, and this is going to help her too. Go over and meet Flutterby. She'll help you both. Okay.
Such a witty repartee.
So I just realized that I don't have Shadow Meld on a button, and that could be a problem if I actually try to do anything. So here's Soul Shape, which, like, the spell effectiveness is just outrageous. And you can teleport every 4 seconds, 15-yard blink, like indefinitely in rested areas. So if you're trying to get around quickly at different vendors or something in the city, that's sick, man. It's so cool looking. I love the Night Phase spell effects. Forge Bonds. Oh wow, I love guiding soul binding. It's my favorite duty. Flutterby clasps her hands before her and assumes an air of tranquility. To soul bind with another is not an irrevocable bond. However, it is not to be entered into lightly. You will experience one another's pasts, your hopes, fears, dreams, and your very memories. As long as the bond exists, you're intertwined, always together, even when apart. Once complete, your connection will transcend physical space and make you stronger in more than mere brawn.
I hope your day
It would
goes
be
as
my
well
honor
as you
to
deserve.
fight beside you, my friend. There's a lot I have to learn.
Okay. We will learn much from one another.
Queen and Grove.
This is not a final cinematic asset. Disclaimer. I just noticed that there's a vendor here that sells conduits, and his name is Conditoire Esquire, and he's a conduit vendor. So, well done on that one. Conduit.
Where should we go next?
You have lived a very interesting life. I know how you feel about your world, your trials, your history, but you now know mine too. The bond will continue to grow over time, but we have the ability to accelerate the process. Ardenweald nears our strength. We should try to do this now. Okay.
Ardenweald will endure.
So I have to empower Naya.
I'm so glad you're here.
Naya? I guess that's how I would say that. Okay. So our choices are run without tiring. While in soul shape, you regenerate 5% of your max health every 3 seconds. That seems really good. Or stay on the move. Soul shape's cooldown is reduced by 15 seconds, and defeating an enemy reduces soul shape's cooldown by 1 second. How long is its cooldown baseline? Well, I guess I can't tell if I'm soul shaped. 1.5 minutes. I think probably this. I think probably getting more of them out is going to be more useful to what I'm doing. Plus we get an endurance conduit slot. Okay. So are you just going to be able to activate all of this right away? Alright, so the next tier is Naya's Tools. Burrs. Your damaging attacks and spells have a chance to toss Naya's spiked burrs under your target. The burrs latch onto the first enemy to cross them, reducing movement speed by 20% and inflicting 702 nature damage over 6 seconds. Naya's Tools Poison. Your interrupts apply Naya's Paralytic Poison to your target, dealing 3,500 nature damage over 30 seconds. Targets with Naya's Paralytic Poison take an additional 351 nature damage if interrupted once more. That's really cool design. Naya's Tools Herbs. Your helpful spells have a chance to apply Naya's Invigorating Herbs, increasing the target's haste by 95 for 20 seconds. So, does this work on me? Ignore Pain's a helpful spell. Shield Block's a helpful spell. I sure would like some more haste. I'm gonna try it. Well, I guess I miss an endurance slot that way. Nature's Splendor. You have a chance to obtain leather, meat, and fish when you kill an enemy that yields experience or honor. Or Swift Patrol. Movement speed increased by 20% for 2 minutes after defeating an enemy. Combat cancels the effect. Well, might actually be interesting for having cooking mats and stuff, just for killing stuff, but I don't care about that in beta, so I think some movement speed is nice. Okay, and the last thing here is Grove Invigoration. Healing or dealing damage has a chance to grant you a stack of redirected anima up to 10. Ancient Aftershock grants you 1% max health and 2% increased mastery per stack for 30 seconds. So, Ancient Aftershock is the active ability for Warrior. So this just makes that better. And you could stack it up and then hit a big one. I don't know. I think I want to do this instead. Because I want this Endurance Conduit slot. I honestly don't know what conduits I even want, but Endurance sounds like something I want if I'm playing Prot. Go with this. Some damage, some snaring. UI is nice. It's a nice UI element.
Hello.
Together, we could do anything. With our shared bond, both of us will become more effective in dealing with threats to Ardenweald. Watch her Vesper Bloom requested I send you to her once the soul bonding was complete. She's out in the training area and awaits your arrival.
Watch your step.
Alright, so I should probably buy some stuff. I can get 2 endurance, a potency, and a finesse.
Greetings, traveler.
Oh, I can't sort these, huh? Alright, so endurance, we have Stalwart Guardian. Cooldown of shield wall reduced by 40 seconds. Well, I guess I just buy all these, right? I just buy them. And then I use them, and then I have them in the collection. So I'll do that, and then I can just compare them inside the tree. That would make sense. Oh, nice. Okay. This is actually pretty slick. It sorts them all for you by the type of conduit they are. This feature seems like it's basically like build your own talent tree. Right? Like you pick which shape it is and like where it goes, and then you pick which talents go where. Which I think is pretty cool, as long as the stuff that you're picking actually works out. Okay. So for our first endurance slot, here's what we have to pick from. Cooldown of shield wall reduced by 40 seconds. That seems really good. Shield wall is a very good button. It's on a long cooldown, and I don't think cooldown reduction is really what we're going to be doing, for at least in 9.0. Brutal Vitality. 6% of damage you deal adds to your active ignore pain. That's interesting. That seems like it's pretty good for dungeons or something, where you're consistently, dealing damage and casting ignore pain. Indelible Victory. Victory Rush heals you for 400% of the damage it dealt over 8 seconds. Ooh, wow. Okay. Iron Maiden. Revenge has a 4% chance to refund a charge of shield block. That seems outrageously good. A free charge of shield block is extremely powerful. And Last Stand increases your rage generation by 30%. I think I'm going Iron Maiden here. And Unnerving Focus here. Alright, so potency, we don't have a lot of choices, so let's see. Destructive Reverberations. Ancient Aftershocks cooldowns reduced by 16 seconds. That's our active ability. Our active ability also generates rage, so that's good. Ashen Juggernaut. Execute increases the crit strike chance of execute by 3% for 8 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. Or Revenge increases the damage to your next Thunderclap by 20%. They all seem good. Ashen Juggernaut probably loses a lot of value since we're going to just be running around the world and doing stuff. I think we'll try Destructive Reverberations. Just give me a chance to use the new button some more. And Finesse. Inspiring Presence. Rallying Cries, duration, and health granted are increased by 20%. That's nice. Cacophonous Roar. Intimidating Shout can withstand 80% more damage before breaking. Safeguard. Intervene reduces damage taken by the target by 10%. Or Disturb the Peace. Shockwave's cooldowns reduced by 5 seconds. This is kind of a tough one. I mean, just running around, Rallying Cry is not going to do much for me. Intimidating Shout's also not going to do much for me. Intervene's not going to do anything for me, so I think it's Disturb the Peace, just more stuns. I'm not going to be doing dungeons at the moment. I'm not going to be, raiding, raid testing. I just want to get a feel for, what you're doing in endgame max level, So what am I doing when I'm not playing in instances?
I knew you'd come to see me.
We have much to do. know where to strike. It is the Wild Hunt's duty to hunt down those who would harm our charges and to ensure the security of our borders. But as the crisis has grown, so have our duties to Queen and Grove. This is where I come in. It's my duty to be aware of all that goes on within the Endless Forest. It's my charge to help deploy our resources so that we may aid our Queen. Allow me to demonstrate.
You're never alone.
Oh, hi. I just got a bunch of my adventurers. Alright, so this is the adventurer map. 29 gold. Bring it on. So there are no like helpful tool tips for this. So we have two dudes here, bony skeletons. They do skeleton smash. Okay. I don't have any tanks. So, dude, seriously, gold squish, man. Oof. I hope that's a placeholder value, because 29 gold is not a reason to do anything. I assume, like, I want to send my Soulbind. And, like, a Grove Tender. Oh, I see. So she can heal these two spaces. And then these guys just do nothing, apparently. So, okay, the enemy power level is 646. My power level is 8,300. So I'm feeling confident. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think it's okay to, like, bring repeatable, easy sources of gold in line a bit, but, I mean, I don't know. I guess we need to see what the rewards are like in this system. If the gold rewards from adventures are even worse than BFA missions, then, like, what are we even doing? Why even have gold be an option? You give me 30 gold? I mean, granted, this is a mission that completes in 58 seconds. It may just be a placeholder value so that you... I don't know. It's like, okay, this is a crappy amount of gold for a reason, because you're just going to instantly get this, so... I don't actually have my active ability on my bars. I don't know if I know it yet. No sound effects there. So it plays out kind of like an auto battler. My adventurers got a bunch of XP. Okay.
Hey, wanna hear a secret?
Oh, wow. Okay. So there's a bunch of quests to get some new adventurers, including one named Crew New McCruick. Yeah, dude, suddenly my quest to rebuild my bank account after buying a Longboy might be more dire. Okay, next is the plays the thing. You may be wondering about the last boon we may grant thee, O champion of Ardenweald, petitioner to our hunt. Vesper Bloom could be smirking, or it could be a trick of the light. Before our queen grants you our power and we accept you formally into our midst, there are certain traditions which we must uphold. Lady Moonberry awaits you in the Sanctum Hall with more information. Break a leg. Okay, so yeah. It looks like these are all just kind of autocomplete quests that are giving me followers. I assume that this is not how this works in practice. Like, this is just for testing purposes, and that you'll have to, like,
Careful what you let the wind hear.
earn them. 64 gold. Um, this is kind of cool. Like your positioning, your different characters have different abilities. So wait, what if I? What's this guy? Oh yeah. Okay. Did these seriously all take 1 minute? Because I kind of get it in that case. Like, all right, you play a little auto battler and you get like 60 gold or 30 gold every minute. Okay. Yo, Bretzo in the house. What's up, man? Just playing a little Shadowlands beta. This is my first kind of trip around the max level stuff. Um, and it's interesting. They're throwing a lot of new stuff out there, but it's stuff that's in the vein of, um, you know, it's not like it's not like it's outside completely outside the box of what we've known as World of Warcraft over the years, but it's sort of like remixing some old concepts with some new ideas. Yo, okay, Slack in the house. What's up, man? Um, well, classic leveling's been going well. I hit 48 this morning. I'm running a little bit low on quests at the moment, but you know, it, it's picking up a bit because I'm working my way through Tanaris, and there's some quests there that are really not. You know, that's another wide level range. There's a lot of stuff to do there, so. Um, okay, so some of these, yeah, okay. Rep, anima. You're gonna want a lot of anima, I would imagine. A lot more than 30 gold. Oh, nice, dude. Modding the fiance stream, awesome. Yeah, Case, I've been putting in some work, man. I've been spending a lot of time in classic. I'm enjoying it, but the thing is, I really don't think I'm gonna get to. I don't think I'm gonna cap out before Shadowlands comes out. Because I think, I mean, we'll see what happens. But you know, Thursday could be a very exciting day, and I'm averaging about 2 levels a week, and I need about, you know, 6 more weeks. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna really have it. Look at this guy, Cecily, whose roots touch the anima. These like weird tree creatures are so cool in here. All right, let me. Where is my? I don't. I don't have my button yet. Apparently, that's okay. Yeah, I mean the 50s. You got the Plague Lands, Silithus. You got Winter Spring. You got
So nice to
uh,
meet you.
Blasted Lands, Searing Gorge, Burning Steppes. The play's the thing. Oh, good. There's just one last little itty bitty thing. Show don't tell. As a new champion of the court, you'll need a proper introduction. Something big, bold, memorable. Something that shows you who you are and where you've come from. Something with flair. Normally, ages are spent crafting a masterpiece presentation, but we don't have time for that. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Moonberry winks. Commune with me so I can pick up the highlights. Then I'll make sure it's a show for the ages.
Always a pleasure.
Try to think heroic thoughts. When you're ready, we'll begin.
Is that all? I just need a quick glimpse into your dreams. This will be a show to remember. Best not to keep Featherlight waiting. Meet him at the theater.
Okay. I'm so stoked that Ysera's hanging out here. Oh yeah, dude, gold making has been. I mean, well, see, that was the benefit of playing on Pagel, right? We knew a whole bunch of communities got together and said Pagel was where we were going to play, and so it's it's a big market. There's a lot of people interested in buying stuff. It's very active, even though I'm not really doing anything in terms of endgame or whatever. There's people always snapping up whatever I have to sell. What happens here? The sprout becomes the trunk. The trunk holds the sky. The sky contains the sprouts. Show me the sanctum. Okay, so you can unlock upgrades here. Transport network. I don't know. Okay, so nurtured roots, fun with fun guy, and blossoming network are the 3 tiers here. I guess it unlocks like more stuff you could do. Anima conductor. I guess that is more anima you can push through the zone. Some adventures upgrades. Grants access to adventures and their rewards. Increases the rate at which followers naturally heal by 25%. Decreases the time an adventure takes to complete by 25%. That's kind of nice baseline. Queen's Conservatory. This is the feature that's exclusive to Night Fae, I guess. Access to the conservatory, where you learn to restore the souls of lost gods to life. Initial growth unlocks access to catalyst plots and activates an additional wild seed. Nurtured Souls activates additional wild seed and catalyst plots to expand your growing potential. Flourishing Beds activates additional wild seed and catalyst plots, opens access to a wild seed that has 3 possible catalyst connections. Final Forms activates the final wild seed plot that has access to your 4 possible catalyst links. So, yeah, that's cool. This is definitely going to be the kind of thing where I'm going to want to play deep into all 4 covenants and check out all their different features and stuff. Yeah, that's true. There is a neutral auction house in Gadget Zen, although I think Pagel is like pretty alliance favored. So I'm not sure. But at the moment, I just made like my first lap through there. I did some of the Waste Wander quests and I did some of the pirate quests, and I scooped up some metal and some other stuff to sell, but I haven't actually taken it there yet. Yeah, I don't know what kind of I don't know what kind of horde marketplace there is. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm going to uh, before I sell anything else. Dude, this zone is just unreal looking, man. Star Lake Amphitheater. There's the Winter Queen. This is just outrageous. Oh, dude. It's Ysera in dragon form. She's here. Like, this has to end with, like, Ysera comes back, right? Why does Droman Eliathy look like Ursol? Is it Ursoc was the one that we killed in the nightmare, right? But his brother, he didn't look like that, but Ursol did. Okay.
Ah, there you are. We're about to start.
Sorry, man.
Always so
I was looking
much
around.
to do.
Oh, good, you're here. No time to rehearse, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Break a leg. Quickly now, you're wearing that? Well, I suppose it works. For your grand introduction, we will first be performing reenactments of recent victories and events on Azeroth. Azeroth. That's where you're from, right? Starlight Companies graciously volunteered to help assist us in this production, and we recruited some special guests. As for the script, don't worry about it. Just trying to get too much blood on the stage. Quest objectives. Reenact a 3rd invasion of the Legion on Azeroth.
Very well then. Places, everyone.
Oh, man.
For the 3rd time, the Burning Legion descended upon Azeroth. But hope yet remained. Behold, our illustrious hero.
There was an emote that said, Ysera looks concerned when she said the Burning Legion descended upon Azeroth. Begin Act 1, Xavius.
How can I help?
I am Xavius.
Swine! Lord of Nightmares!
Xavius, Lord of Nightmares.
This is amazing.
Azeroth's champions confronted Xavius deep within the Emperor's dream.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Playing Prot Warrior with 9% haste sure feels terrible. Don't like that at all. Maybe we should kill this ad. Oh, I don't have any numbers on. I have no idea how much health anything has. It's a cool effect of like the projection of Xavius over top of Naya. If we get knocked into the arena, does it leash and then I gotta start over? Remember Nightmare Blades? I like how
So, the nightmare was brought to an end.
I was just, binding my soul to Naya, and
It gladdens me to know the dream is safe.
play fighting her. I mean, obviously I didn't actually kill her, but
Once Xavius fell, Azeroth's heroes took up arms against the evil warlock Gul'dan. But it wasn't their Gul'dan. This one came from the past and another world in an alternate timeline. Think that's how it went?
the audience members are like, wait, what? How does that work? I like the meta commentary on WoW's story. I guess I'm supposed to kill these things? They don't seem to really be hurting me that bad, though. Maybe not. Like, in the actual Gul'dan fight, you would kill them, of course, but I'm pretty sure this tune's item level is lower than what my live tune's item level is going to be. At level 50. Yes! There he is.
You were not ready.
Flubbing the Illidan line. I love it. This is great.
I don't have a target.
KJ.
Enraged by Gul'dan's failure, Kil'jaeden the Deceiver himself sought to destroy the Legion's foe.
Oh, man. I would like some throughput. That would be nice. But they decided I need to have 9% haste. Well, with Into the Fray, I have 11% haste when I'm in combat with one target, so...
I'm out of range. I cannot attack that.
Oh, wow.
No! The defenders of Azeroth won this fight!
Do I seriously have to do that again because I got bounced off the stage? Oh, no, I don't. Okay.
Taking the fight to the Legion, Azeroth's champions battled the corrupted blood soul of Argus itself!
Oh, wow. He's a straight up cone like Argus did. Oh, I talked over his amazing line read on the death, and pain, too. I'm sorry.
Hope is not lost. The spark of life still flickers within these mortals. Arise, champions! Fight to save your worlds!
My torment ends!
And so, the champions of Azeroth repelled the Burning Legion, ended their crusade, and saved all worlds!
Makai did a great job with the line read there. Ysera cheers. They're saying, and good riddance, woo, way to go. Wait, worlds have souls? Apparently? I haven't seen any around here. At least I don't think so. Wouldn't they be big? Perhaps such things slumber in our groves? That was cool.
Time for the next act. I am quite busy, you know.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Quickly now, we'll need to help set the stage for the next act. The Fourth Wall, or War. What a great quest title. The Fourth Wall, or War. Quickly now, we need to set up the next part of your introduction. The grand drama of Azeroth. Azeroth, right. All these realms are hard to tell apart. Go help set the stage, then come back here. You'll need to play a few other characters before you go out again as yourself. Get a move on. We have a lot to cover.
As you were. Help them set the stage. Quickly now.
Okay. There's Teldrassil. There's Azeroth. Can I leap with this? Nope. Oh, I can. Just have to be in range, apparently.
Costume change. Get backstage.
The next step of the quest is become Sargeras. It's been short notice, but I have something which might work well enough. Mind the flammable bits of the stage. Give me my costume,
Now
please.
hit your mark.
Dude, that's great. The size of that sword.
But as the Titans were imprisoning Sargeras, he plunged his sword into the heart of Azeroth! Fortunately, he didn't hit any major population centers.
Next costume.
This cannot be.
Wait, so there's a giant sword stuck in the world? How does that work? It kind of goes in like Shunk? I was an environmental protector in life. You can't just stab a planet without serious repercussions to, well, everything. Good point. How would you even make a sword that big anyway? Transmute another world? No idea. I don't think I want to meet the Sargeras guy. I could have made the likeness better if I had more time. This will have to do it. Give me my costume, please. Okay, now I'm Nathanos.
Not long after, Sylvanas Windrunner besieged the Night Elf home of Teldrassil.
Lay siege to the World Tree.
You cannot kill Hope.
Can't I?
Well then, I'll just kill the tree! Burn it!
And so, Teldrassil was consumed by the flames of war.
Ysera stares aghast.
No. That was only a nightmare.
Oh no, all those souls. Indeed, this is a terrible tragedy. They aren't here. I'd have noticed a big group like that. Oh. Ysera weeps. The costume you're wearing next is a character named Reverence. I wanted to go for something avant-garde, material, tactile, corporeal. Something you can feel. Something that allows you to physically inhabit the character. My greatest work yet. It's a piece of work, all right. It's the horse head costume. An intriguing idea, but I think this is a bit too avant-garde for this production. We just need to change a little bit of this. Sad stitch gestures to all of you. Now hold still. Oh look, I'm
Forward ho, my noble steed!
The boy king of Stormwind assailed the undead city of Lordaeron.
Oh, I gotta trample him.
You are a terrible leader, King Rin.
Well, you're a terrible person, War Chief!
How dare but before he could capture Sylvanas, she blighted the land and made her escape.
The
This
writing
made
is so good.
everyone very unhappy.
Yeah, Tykes, this is my first time seeing this at all. Like, I haven't seen anybody else play it. I haven't played it myself. And now back to your usual outfit for the next act.
Then the diamond dwarf reminded everyone about the giant sword.
Ah, champions, the world is bleeding! Ye need to heal our wounds!
As it turned out, Azeroth's blood held incredible power. It erupted from the earth for anyone to claim. Coveting this aptly named Azerite, the Alliance and Horde sounded the horns of war! Again!
Alright, you have my attention.
But they were just in a war. Ysera sighs in disappointment. I can honestly say I've never seen a performance quite like this. Now on to our grand finale, a battle for your world that is certain to make the court sit up and take notice. What's my motivation? Now for our finale, a grand performance of the most recent trials on Azeroth. Fezerli checks his notes. Azeroth. Whatever. It has an artificial god, a powerful magic ice princess, an infamous queen, and finally an eldritch abomination of unspeakable terror. Who doesn't love a good drama with a dash of existential horror? You're back to being yourself, so just do whatever you heroic types do.
Will that be another war? That's rough, friend.
And so, the battle for Azeroth had begun.
Woo, yeah. Wait, which side are we cheering for? I'm not sure. Does it matter?
Deep in the jungles of Nazmir, the champions of Azeroth vanquished the blood god Gahun.
Do we get blood gods, or do they go elsewhere? I do believe everything is going to the Maw currently.
Old god unit Gahun Gahoon exterm... Gloober, no!
With Gahoon defeated, the Horde and the Alliance return to fighting each other.
Ysera shakes her head.
To bring a swift end to the war, the Alliance invaded Dazaralor and killed King Rastakhan. The Horde ships pursued the Alliance fleet, but were blockaded by Lord Admiral Jaina Proudmoore.
Hey, Mon! Horde vessels onto Horizon, Mon! You have nowhere left to run, Ice Witch Mon!
Should have been Ice Weech, but this is funny. It's just the same dialogue from the cutscene in the middle of the Jaina encounter.
Glimmerdust, Jaina didn't kill her pursuers. Really? Jaina didn't die either.
Bow before your queen.
Nice Ashara costume.
Stand still, but keep moving.
Well,
Run right, but go left. I am far too perfectly beautiful to be defeated.
I keep seeing that thorn thing come up, and I'm like, oh, what is that? I should get out of that. But no, that's my soulbind thing.
You ill-mannered and unfashionable fools will get what's coming to you.
The vainglorious queen was dethroned, but it was all part of N'Zoth's nefarious plan. Freed from his prison, the old god sought to remake the world in his insane image.
Smacking me with tentacle props.
And thus, the corruptor was defeated. The champions of Azeroth had prevailed once more.
We did it. Oh, I gotta take a bow. Awaiting the Queen's judgment. The Winter Queen rises from her seat. The Fae await her judgment with breathless anticipation. An excellent performance. Woo! Yay! Yeah, Ysera's not having a good time here.
What do we have here?
A fair enough performance. I think everyone's more acquainted with the recent trials of your world. You've probably managed to make an impression at least. Next time we plan for more special effects. She nods at Ysera. I think she wishes a word. Don't take too long. We have the final induction ceremony at the Covenant Hall. Oh, so you get
I can't wait.
your mount.
You and Sarah have a lot to talk about.
Which I would like to ride instead of the Bastion one. That's cool looking. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's a really nice looking ground mount for just something that they give you right away. Sure.
I am bound to both the dream
For
and
Queen
the
and Grove,
luminous
your
night.
performance was certainly memorable. The court was impressed, at least. They do seem fond of showmanship. Even fanciful as the production was, I was startled by what transpired on Azeroth while I was gone. Argus, Silithus, Teldrassil, another war? Ysera shakes her head. I had hoped these were merely dark dreams haunting me, but they were all too real. Come, I will convey you to the Heart Tree for the induction ceremony. We will speak along the way.
Night embrace you, mortal. My long slumber has ended.
So it says fly with Ysera, although she's not interactable.
Bound to both the dream and the moonless night. My long slumber has ended.
What if I abandon this?
I am bound to both the dream. My long slumber has ended.
Nope. I doubt that reloading's going to do anything,
I am
but
bound to both the dream and the moonless night.
well, this is kind of sad.
My long slumber has ended. I am bound to both the dream and the moonless
Well, let's try one more
night.
time to abandon.
My long slumber.
Oh yeah, see, that's where I learned Ancient Aftershock. I don't think there's any way I can make this happen. I think this is just broken at the moment. Whatever she's supposed to be doing isn't triggering. I assume I'm supposed to have a dialogue option to like get on her back or something, and that's not happening. Sometimes just running away and coming back does something, but I think we might just be done at this point for the evening. I'll try picking the quest back up and see.
I am bound to both the dream and the moonless night. My long slumber has
Yeah,
ended.
see, this version of Ysera should probably be interactable. She isn't. And I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Well, let's try this. I got one other thing that I can think of. Let's log out. We'll log out and see if we can shake it loose. And if not, then I guess we're kind of done for the evening. I want to see something while I'm switching tunes around. Okay, so it is higher item level than my tune from live, but only just barely. 132 versus level 51 versus 138. That's pretty funny. Just give you an idea of like how bad the template tunes item level is.
I am bound to both the dream and the moonless night. The cycle must my be long slumber.
Yeah, this is like the thing that actually starts up,
I am bound
you
to
know,
both the dream
Covenant endgame and
night.
yeah. All right. Well,
My long slumber has ended.
I'm gonna write up a bug here, but I mean, you know, we can safely assume we go here and I play some kind of cutscene, we get our stuff, and then off we go. Your scales and instances, but I'm not going to do any instances, so I just have a shitty tune. I'm not going to be doing any instances on this server, so it's good that it scales up for people that are really trying to test that stuff. But I just want to play the content, and yeah, this tune sucks horrendously. These stats are just brutal. 9% haste is not what you do. But yeah, so that's a shame. That kind of anticlimactic, but it was pretty fun up to that point. I think really the writing was great, and I'm kind of interested in the way these systems are coming together. So, yeah, maybe next time we pick it up, we can progress from this point, hopefully. And thank you for hanging out. I am going to call it a night here. And yeah, I'll be streaming BFA, raid, and dungeons and stuff tomorrow. Maybe if we finish up early, we'll get back in here and do some more. Because I'd like to actually progress this and see what happens when you're kind of turned loose in the world of Shadowlands at level 60. So check that out. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you real soon. Later.